Join me on this journey of self-recognition, a path not of acquiring new knowledge, but of uncovering what has always been present. Together, we will gently explore the nature of reality, not as a distant philosophical concept, but from the intimacy of our own direct experience. As we take this journey together, let's remain open and curious to what is really taking place at the core of our experience, moment by moment. Let's begin. There is nothing you need to believe in order for this exploration to begin. No dogma or creed is required, only a willingness to look. There is nothing you need to remember. The past, with its stories and memories, can be allowed to rest. Nothing you need to achieve. There is no goal to reach, no state to attain. This is not about self-improvement. Nothing you need to imagine. We are not seeking to create a different reality, but to simply notice what is already here. For the next little while, simply allow yourself the rare opportunity to become deeply interested in your own immediate experience. This is a space of pure allowing, a gentle turning of attention inward. Not your ideas about experience, not the labels or judgments that so often cloud our perception, not what you have read in books or been told by others. This is about your truth, discovered firsthand, not what anyone has told you, not even what I am about to say. If anything is true, it should be available for discovery here and now. If it cannot be discovered directly, then perhaps it belongs in the realm of thought, imagination, memory, or belief. There is nothing wrong with those. Thought is useful, memory is useful, knowledge is useful. But for now, let's gently place all of that to one side. Not because it is false, but because we are interested in something even more fundamental. Imagine that you had arrived on this planet only a few moments ago. You have no language, no history, no opinions, no name, no philosophy, no religion, no scientific theory, no story about who you are. What would remain? Don't answer. Notice. There is already something present, something undeniable. Experience is happening. There may be sounds around you. Perhaps the distant hum of traffic, the movement of air, a bird, the sound of your own breathing. Perhaps there are sensations in your body. Warmth, pressure, movement, stillness. Perhaps there are thoughts arriving, perhaps images, perhaps memories. Maybe there is agreement with these words, maybe skepticism, maybe curiosity. It doesn't matter. All of it belongs equally to experience. Now notice something very simple. Did you create the next sound before you heard it? Or did it simply arrive? Take a moment. Listen. Not for any particular sound, just listen. Can you predict what the next sound will be, or does it simply appear? Now notice the same with sensation. Can you feel the weight of your body? Did you manufacture that sensation just now? Or did you simply notice what was already present? Now, become interested in thought. Without trying to stop thinking, without trying to think, simply wait. Like sitting beside a quiet road. Eventually, another thought will pass. Don't chase it. Just observe. Did you know exactly which thought would appear next? Or did it arrive on its own? Wait. See for yourself. Perhaps a memory appeared. Perhaps a plan, perhaps a question, perhaps the thought, I'm doing this correctly. Whatever appeared, did you deliberately construct it? Or was it noticed after it had already begun? This isn't a trick question. There is no correct answer, only your own observation. Now notice something remarkable. Sounds appear, sensations appear, thoughts appear, emotions appear, images appear, memories appear. Even the feeling of certainty appears. Even the feeling of uncertainty appears. Everything we've noticed so far has one thing in common. It appears. Now let's become curious about something we rarely question. If sounds appear, to what do they appear? Don't answer conceptually. Look, if a sensation appears, to what does it appear? If a thought appears, to what does it appear? Notice how quickly the mind wants to respond. It appears to me. Wonderful. Now let's investigate that. Who is this me? Not the word, not the idea, the actual one the word is pointing toward. Can you find it? Not your name. That is a word. Not your age. That is a description. Not your profession. That is a role. Not your memories. Those are thoughts appearing now. Not your body, at least not yet. For the moment, simply notice that sensations we call the body are themselves appearing in experience, just as sounds are appearing. So before deciding what you are, let's continue observing. There is hearing. There is feeling. There is seeing, if your eyes are open. There is thinking. There is remembering. There is imagining. All of these are changing. One sound replaces another. One sensation gives way to another. One thought dissolves into the next. Even moods change. Even beliefs change. Even the image you have of yourself has changed many times throughout your life. As a child, you had one idea of who you were. As a teenager, another. As an adult, another still. Your opinions have changed. Your interests have changed. Your body has changed. Think back through the years. Your circumstances have changed, haven't they? The places you've lived, the jobs you've held, the very landscape of your daily routine, all of it has shifted, sometimes subtly, sometimes dramatically. The people in your life have changed too. Friends have come and gone. Family dynamics have evolved. New connections have blossomed while others have faded into memory. Even your own body, your thoughts and your beliefs are in a constant state of flux. Almost everything that could be called your life has changed. And yet, something has allowed each of those changes to be known. A silent, unwavering presence has witnessed every joy, every sorrow, every arrival, and every departure. Again, don't conclude anything. The mind will want to grasp it, to name it. Let that impulse pass. Just notice the possibility that there is an unchanging screen upon which the entire movie of your life has been projected. When you were 5 years old, experience was present. When you were 15, experience was present. When you were 30, experience was present. Right now, in this very moment, experience is present. This knowing of experience is the one constant in a lifetime of change. Everything within experience has changed countless times, yet somehow each change has been known. Let's stay very close to that observation, not because it proves anything, but because it invites a deeper question. When something changes, how do you know it has changed? You know because in some sense it is compared with what came before. A cloud passes across the sky. A song comes to an end. A thought fades. An emotion rises and falls. The changing is obvious. But what is it that knows change? Can change itself know that it is changing? Or is change always noticed? Take your time. There is no need to hurry. We're not collecting answers. We're becoming familiar with something that may have been overlooked precisely because it has never been absent. Perhaps what is most constant is also what is easiest to ignore. Consider the space in a room. Our attention naturally gravitates towards the furniture, the objects, the decorations. The space itself, the very medium that holds everything, often goes completely unnoticed. It is the silent, invisible container for all that we see. Or think of the silence that allows every note of music to be heard. We cherish the melody, the harmony, the rhythm, yet the underlying silence that gives each sound its definition is rarely listened to itself. It is the canvas upon which the symphony is painted. Perhaps there is something equally intimate and fundamental right here, in our own immediate experience. It is not hidden away in some remote place. It is not mysterious or complex. It is simply overlooked, because our attention has become so fascinated with the constant flow of what appears, our thoughts, feelings, and sensations, rather than with the simple, ever-present fact that all of this appearing is known. For the next few moments, let every sound come and go exactly as it wishes. Let every sensation arise and fade. Let every thought appear without interference. There is nothing to fix, nothing to improve, nothing to control, only this gentle invitation. Notice what is undeniably present before the next thought arrives. Join us on this journey of self-recognition.